Tonight, the battle over Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago documents as the FBI says it's finished examining the top secret material, what it means. The new details tonight, CBS's Robert Costa reports on the concern U.S. spies may have been compromised because of what's in those documents. Flooding, state of emergency. The Weather Channel's forecast as 3 tropical systems could form in the Atlantic ahead of Labor Day weekend. Football star rape allegation. The Buffalo Bills release a rookie player after he's accused of gang rape. CBS's Lilia Luciano speaks to the alleged victim, who was 17 at the time.
I was having to deal with this horrible, traumatic experience that I never asked for.
Mission to the moon scrubbed.
This is just part of the space business.
CBS's Mark Strassman reports tonight on why Artemis 1 failed to launch and when NASA will try again. And the end of an era. The greatest of all time, Serena Williams, takes center court at the U.S. Open. And CBS's Jerika Duncan is there.
This is the CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell, reporting from the nation's capital.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us as we start a new week together. Tonight, top officials are beginning to assess whether intelligence was compromised as they review the material seized from former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. The Justice Department believes that some of those documents include intelligence gathering and information derived from clandestine human sources. Those are among America's most closely held secrets. And it comes as a federal judge is indicating she is open to appointing what's called a special master. That's a neutral party to examine those materials. A hearing on that is set for Thursday, so this week is already proving to be a big one. There are signs tonight that it may be too late. As we're learning, investigators have already gone through the material. We have a lot of news to get to tonight, and CBS's Robert Costa is here to start us off. Good evening, Robert.
Good evening, Nora. Tonight, the legal standoff over the documents taken from the property continues, and the former president continues to lash out at the FBI as he faces legal and political uncertainty.
Oh my goodness, they need more help. Janet Shamlian, thank you. Right now to this story, rape accusations derail an NFL career. The alleged teenage victim is speaking out tonight for the first time. That story in 60 seconds. Tonight, the teenager accusing an NFL rookie of rape is speaking out. The accused player was cut over the weekend by the Buffalo Bills. CBS's Lilia Luciano talked to her, and we do want to warn you that some of the details are disturbing. Coming up next, the hero employee at a supermarket who gave his life trying to stop a shooting at the store. Plus, chaos in the cockpit as 2 pilots get into a fight. Deadly shooting at a Safeway supermarket in Bend, Oregon. An 84-year-old man was killed Sunday night along with 66-year-old Donald Surratt Jr., who worked at the store. Coming up next, we'll tell you how this summer of flyer frustration has complaints piling sky high.
If you can't watch the CBS Evening News, you can listen. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Sponsored by Ancestry.
If you've flown this summer, you're likely familiar with the frustration. Complaints in June alone were up 270% from pre-pandemic levels. Most complaints were over delays and cancellations. In the first 6 months of the year, officials received over 28,000 complaints. That's more than all of 2019. Tonight, we're paying tribute to a beloved member of the CBS News family. And we'll be right back with new technology helping more than just staffing shortages at a Minnesota nursing home.
This portion of the CBS Evening News is sponsored by Farxiga.
Finally tonight, what started as one nursing home's high-tech solution to staffing shortages has turned into an abundance of joy. Here's CBS's Omar Villafranca. It's always nice to see old pictures. And that's tonight's CBS Evening News. I'm Norah O'Donnell in the nation's capital. Good night.